Where did I end up? And how did I get here? Let's see. I only remember looking for an idea for a new invention. And then nothing. And now I'm stuck in this room. I don't think I've ever been here before, yet the place seems so familiar. Maybe because it reminds me of my current situation. It's so gray and boring. I don't understand. I, Hector May, pride of Aris Bay, inventor with 1,000 ideas, but with a colossal creative block. All it would take is a spark, or at least a little inspiration. But wait a minute. That package looks different. What if it's the solution to my problems? A lot of mathematical formulas. They must have locked some crazy person in here. Wait a minute. That's my handwriting. A lot of mathematical formulas written by a genius. A gift package. Could it be for me? Unfortunately, I can't reach it. Einstein's theory of relativity. He was one of my favorite professors. He was one of my... Quantum mechanics, quantum chromodynamics, quantum field theory. Perfect for spending 15 quality minutes every morning. The embers are still smoldering beneath the ashes. I could cook something. I could cook some of my inventions. Sooner or later, the world will realize their importance. 1962 isn't ready for them yet. Sooner or later, Zeeman and Born's theories. These are the texts kids read in elementary school, I believe. A lot of mathematical formulas. Written by a genius. Planck's entire collection of theoretical physics. A good read for peaceful dreams. Theodore, that scoundrel. The flyers for his event are everywhere. Even here. That thief. He would be nobody without me. But I will have my vengeance, in this life or the next. Look what was hiding behind his poster. I'm afraid a combination is needed to open it. I know it by heart now. It says, Introducing the Revolutionary Light Concentrator by Theodore Maidman. This is the right place for that thief. I must be hallucinating. Look what was inside the fireplace. Hector May, mighty inventor. It's my bachelor's degree. What was it doing in the fireplace? I don't remember throwing it away. It must have been a moment of madness. My bachelor's degree. It's all riddled with holes. I'll try to hang it. Maybe it'll be an inspiration. I can read numbers through the holes. 3, 7, 10, and 13. I guess it's true that you always need a degree. Could it be 3, 7, 10, and 13? Jackpot! What's inside it? Who would have thought? A banana picker. There's an H engraved on it. I don't remember inventing that too. It's used to collect fruit from trees. I knew it would come in handy. Here we go. I can read numbers. 3, 7, 10. I guess it's... It's beautiful. It might inspire me if I could just touch it. Well... not a great improvement. Looks like some kind of votive statue. There is some writing too small to read. Looks like there is some... All that's left of the gift is this red ribbon. The gift wrapping ribbon. Wow! I must be in the hereafter. Giant mushrooms. Whenever I had intuitions, there were always some of these nearby. But these are really huge. Giant mushroom. But these... A lamppost with an old lantern. It would be a good source of light, but it is firmly in place. Of all the doors I would like to open to the world, I think this is the last. Moreover, it is also out of order. I don't even want to imagine what secrets are hidden in there. I wonder about the usefulness of a similar structure in a desert. Privacy? Of all the doors... Moreover, it is also... I want privacy? The hands don't move. It almost seems like time is suspended. Inside this shell is moist earth. Inside this... Flying rocks? Bouncy dentures. Let's hope it doesn't bite me. I think it's a new work of art from that emerging talent. Andy something. A huge can of bean soup. Now the notion of the wooden structure nearby is much clearer to me. I think it's a new work of art from that emerging talent. Andy something. A huge can of bean soup. Now the notion of the wooden structure nearby is much clearer to me. My favorite toy as a child. A duck with wheels. I hope it doesn't take my finger off. Better not to do it. I could make a wonderful object out of it. I have to patent this. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't hold my weight. Better stay away from it. Finally, some directions. Glory. North, south, east, west. Failure. North, south, east, west. No bell, no direction. Present, north. Where do I go now? I think it's a centuries-old tree. I think it's a... What should I do? It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I don't think so. What should I do? It wouldn't work. Better not to do it. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I don't think... Better not to do... Inside this shell? Flying... What should I do? What? It wouldn't work. What a fantastic specimen. Hi, I'm Hector May, mighty inventor. It seems to be having some trouble aiming. Oh, sweet moon, I drown in your light. Can you explain these oddities with your might? Oh, sweet... It's a giant frog. Of course. It's a giant frog. Of course. It's too far away. It might work. It's a giant frog. Of course. To see even the smallest... Let's see. The happy idol will reveal its treasure. He loves the Mioboku dance. So, a dance will make him happy? No problem. Dancing is my jam. I knew my Elvis-like moves would come in handy sooner or later. The idol revealed to me its great treasure. Treasures surely used to be very strange. Nowadays, a can opener is no longer considered so valuable. The idol's precious treasure. Let's unravel the mystery of this work of art. I didn't expect this. There really are beans!
These beans are huge.
Good idea. They weren't ordinary beans. Maybe there's a golden goose up there. Hey, look! That butterfly again. Wait, don't run away. Ah, it flew away again. Yet, something tells me I must manage to catch it. There's a few drops of orange juice. I think the butterfly was fond of it. There's a few, they look very juicy. Fascinating. Once detached from the branch, they fade away and then grow back on the tree. They look very juicy. Fascinating. Once detached. It's very sticky. I don't want to get soiled. It wouldn't work. I don't think so. These little flames float in the air. These little flames. What should I? Where the hell did I end up? I feel like I'm in a new episode of The Twilight Zone. I can hear a strange gurgling sound. At the bottom, I think I see a cork. It looks like a bottle. I don't think so. There is a background hum. I think it's the static electricity generated by that storm on the horizon. Lightning and dark clouds. I don't know whether to take this as a good or bad omen. It wouldn't work. It's one of those little spirits that escaped from the chimney. He seems very sleepy. He always looks for dark places. Perhaps the light bothers him.
是从壁炉里逃出来的那个小东西，看起来好像很困。它都是往黑暗的地方躲，可能是亮光让它不舒服。闪电和乌云，不知道这是好兆头还是坏兆头。一个箱子，看看里面有什么。有意外收获，一个非常实用的铲子，还有一把很给力的钢丝钳，这些在沙漠里倒能用得上。好吧，我都要了。一把钢丝钳，一把铲子，没什么特别。蛙神的宝藏，可以用来观察各种细节，可以用来观察各种细节。我得给他申请专利，我得给他申请专利。一只带轮子的鸭子，能听到一些嗡鸣声，估计是远处那场风暴产生的静电。有一阵奇怪的咕噜声传过来，能看到底下有一个软木塞，应该是个瓶子。
What should I do? There's nothing left. Good, so I won't smear myself.
There is quite a bit of resin on this spatula.
The hands don't move. It almost seems like time is suspended. Perfect!
An unlit lantern.
Better not to do it. I don't think so. It wouldn't work. Better not to do it. What should I do? It wouldn't work. What should I? I think it's a centuries-old tree. It's a Better not to do it. It wouldn't. Better not. It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. What should I? Better not. I don't think so. It wouldn't work. Giant. Whenever I had into these. Better not. I don't think so. I've already made the idol happy. The hands don't move. It almost seems like time is suspended. There's a few drops of orange. I think the butterfly was fond of it. It wouldn't work. What should I? I don't think so. It wouldn't. Nothing happens. What should I do? Better not to do it. Better not to do it. What should I? I don't think. I can hear a strange gurgling sound. At the bottom, I think I see a cork. It looks like a bottle. I don't think. Better not to do it. They look very juicy. Fascinating. Once detached from the branch, they fade away and then grow back on the tree. Better stay away from it.
Better not to do it. Better not to do
Better stay away from... Finally, some directions. Glory. North, south, east, west. Failure. North, south, east. No bell, no direction. Present, north. Where do I go now? I think it's a centuries-old tree. What should I do? I don't think... What should I do? I don't think so. It's a giant... Of course.
There's quite a bit of resin on this spatula. It wouldn't work. Better not to do it.
Better stay away from it.
Better not to do it.
I don't think so.
It wouldn't work.
The hands don't move. It almost seems like time is suspended. Of all the doors I would like to open to the world, I think, moreover, it is also out of order. I don't even want to imagine what secrets are hidden in there. I wonder about the usefulness of a similar structure in a desert. Privacy?
Better not to do it.
I don't think so. Giant mushrooms. Whenever I had intuitions, there were always some of these nearby. But these are really huge. These little flames floating. Let there be light.
The lantern is now lit.
What should I do? Where could he have gone? It's still the little spirit from before. He probably came here in search of shelter. He keeps running away. I couldn't have imagined the frog's tongue would have such a range. How powerful! He almost took that tree down. That might be a good idea. Another brilliant intuition from yours truly. You're very big. You're very big.
Better not to do it.
What should I...
Better not.
Some huge glasses. The owner must have been very big. Looks like someone missed the landing. Strange. The visibility here is excellent. I hope it's not toxic. The butterfly seems to be attracted to those bright flowers. It doesn't seem to be attracted to a simple light. An old, inactive fountain. An old... It wouldn't work. It should be able to see much better with these. Here, little one. Poor frog. It was eating a rather unbalanced diet.
Two large corks.
Good idea. It could block the stream. Let's see. Now. Let's see.
Now.
This old bottle was blocking the jet.
An empty bottle.
There are only a few drops. Squeezing them straight from the tree, I can get their precious juice.
A bottle full of luminescent juice.
It wouldn't work. With this nectar, I could attract the butterfly, but I should pour it somewhere. It works! I finally got you. What an absurd dream. It seems so real. What was it? Of course. What an extraordinary idea. Quick, quick, before I forget. I should have a notepad around here.
Oh, yes, here it is.
That butterfly transmitted something to me. A new invention. Let's see, I need... a juicer, a magnifying glass, an endless ribbon, and a peculiar experiment bottle. Once everything is assembled, I will have created... I have no idea. Little butterfly, why didn't you tell me that too?
It doesn't matter. I'll find out soon.
What luck! One of the components is right here. Easier than expected. Ah! Insect still intact, juicer broken. Perfect. I would fix it myself, but I'm afraid I don't have what I need at home. I hope Harold can fix it. It's been a while since I visited his shop in town.
My juicer. Unfortunately, I broke it. These are the components that appeared to me in my dream.
I fulfilled my childhood dream, to be a mighty pirate. I never thought it would become a necessity rather than a whim. Hector May, Doctor of Physics. I knew my degree would come in handy, even if only in a dream for the moment. I should tidy up a bit. Maybe tomorrow. The robo-alarm. It chases you throughout the house until you turn off the timer. Useful, but a nuisance. Oh, look, my energizing mushrooms. Doesn't open. It seems stuck. A prototype of an automatic dishwasher. If I hadn't used cheap gaskets, the water wouldn't have shorted it out. A prototype of an automatic dishwasher. If I hadn't used cheap gaskets, the water wouldn't have shorted it out. Very useful for keeping up to date with the outside world. I may find things that are beyond human understanding. Better to be safe. Wow! There is a huge block of ice. The result of an experiment gone wrong. Look what's here. My red journal, in which I write down all my interesting notes. I better add notes for the new invention. Some energizing mushrooms. The super soap bubble. I revolutionized the chemistry of soap, and now the bubble resists even strong pressure. Unfortunately, it captured my mocha, and I don't know how to make it pop anymore. A formula so elementary, even a child could solve it. My ingenious home automation flute. I have to finish to fine-tune it. At the moment, it has some side effects. My revolutionary domotic flute.
Unfortunately, it has... For example, rodents don't seem to appreciate its sweet melody.
My revolutionary domotic flute.
Unfortunately, for example, rodents don't seem to appreciate it.
I don't think... Bob lives here. I was feeling lonely, so I built it to have some company and to protect my inventions. Here, little fish, here. It's quite aggressive. I must have overdone the territorial defense inputs. And to reprogram it, I will have to wait for the batteries to run out. In more or less 5 years. I better not. Bob is already quite agitated. Better not to get too close. Bob could take my hand off.
Something's missing here.
One of the inventions I'm most proud of. Once perfected, I will free mankind from turning hourglasses by hand. One of the inventions... A loosener. Indispensable when you want to remove rust from a surface. It's a voice-controlled key-carrying robot. I programmed it to respond to some very specific commands. I think I wrote them down somewhere. Without the right commands, it will never give me the keys. I don't... What should I do? It wouldn't work. Doesn't open. Thanks to the latest proceeds of the Smell-O-Matic, I can show off this beauty. I have yet to try it out, but 2 wheels and an engine certainly don't scare a guy like me. When the big companies see me approaching with this, they will no longer have the courage to reject my inventions. Let's see if I left anything behind. That's where I put the key-carrying robot activation phrases. Better put them in the journal.
This is interesting. Here are the voice command sequences to activate the robot.
My neighbor tends to leave a lot of his things lying around. I've never seen his business open, but he has a great job. Dexter Funeral Services. I've been here a long time, but I never got to know Mr. Dexter. I found him an exquisite person, if a little messy. It's a voice-controlled key-carrying robot. I programmed it to respond to some... Now I remember them perfectly. Atter. Brr. Ew. Arr. Darn. Maybe I should have used a more understandable language. How unfortunate. Of all the places my keys could end up. Let's try. Here, little fish, here. How do I get them now? How unfortunate. Let's try. Here. How do I get them now? Better not to get Bob. Better not to get too close. Bob could. Better not. Bob could take my. I better not. Bob is already. I don't. This crate is closed. The lid is nailed tight. I don't think... It seems firmly secured. Besides, the saltiness has corroded the screws. That's where my hourglass went. Unfortunately, I can't reach it. If I remove the rust, the pole might be less stable. I used it all. Well done. Et voila. I would be lost without my hourglass. There are several boats. Fishing has always been one of the main activities in Varese Bay. Hi! Hi. How's the fishing going today?
Not bad, but this is just a hobby. The real fishing is deep-sea fishing. Marlin, swordfish, amberjack.
Don't you get tired of fishing all day?
Unfortunately, I can't get away from my work.
I'm looking for some objects. Maybe you can help me.
What is it about?
A magnifying glass.
If it's not fishing related, I don't know how to help you.
An infinite ribbon.
You mean the mess of fishing line that always tangles up?
Not exactly. An infinite...
You mean the mess of fishing line that always tangles up?
Not exactly. An experiment bottle.
The only bottles I've seen out on the high seas contain messages.
Okay, thanks. Nice rod.
Thanks. It's one of the best around.
Could you lend it to me?
I don't think so. Unless you make one of my wishes come true.
A clean shirt?
This is the scent of salt.
If you say so. A new hat?
Why? What's wrong with this one?
No, nothing. It just seems a little out of place to me.
Said the man in the purple jacket and floral shorts.
Forget it. More comfortable footwear?
Do you really want me to take off my shoes after a hard night's work?
You're right. They look great on you. I give up.
I would like something refreshing.
What would you like to be fresh?
I don't know. I'm a man of the sea. I just want something that is refreshing and gives me energy. Use this cup to be sure there are no ants.
Even in the other cups, there usually aren't any ants.
I don't want to take any risk. Ants are treacherous. They get everywhere.
I seem to feel a certain repulsion from you.
Better to have nothing to do with them. Here.
Okay, thanks. Can you tell me again what you want fresh?
I don't know. I'm a man of the sea. I just want something that is refreshing and gives me energy. And please, put it in the cup I gave you. It's ant-proof.
Okay. Bye.
See you later.
It would have no effect on a person of that size. I don't... It wouldn't work. It's a company that deals with worldwide import-exports. They just opened recently. I don't feel like walking into town. Besides, this is the perfect opportunity to show off my new Vespa. A coffee cup. Better not to do it. I would be lost without my hourglass. I have a feeling I'll be luckier today. Ugh. I wonder what happened this time. What a deal! It was free with the cookware set. Wow! There is a... Here's how to make good crushed ice. How lucky. It unlocked the door. For now, it's best to leave it where it is. I'll try again tomorrow. I can put the crushed ice in this cup. It would have no effect on a person of that size. I don't think so. Better not to get too Bob could. It wouldn't. Better not to. Good idea.
How is this possible? It broke. Darn. It had a wooden core. And here I thought I got a deal. Let's see what's in here.
Looks like a shipment for the toy store.
A plastic swordfish. It looks both fun and extremely dangerous.
A toy swordfish. It wouldn't work.
They look like little toy swordfish. I already have one. Let's try. I should improve my aim. Maybe another one.
They look like I already.
Now it's really lethal. A lethal blowpipe sword. With the power of my lungs and the aim of the flute, everything is possible. Done. Dear old mocha, still full of slightly shaken coffee.
A mocha for 4. As a matter of fact, it's barely enough for me. Let's give this fresh drink some flavor. It would have no effect on a refreshing granita with coffee. A refresh.
Just what I wanted. Thanks. There are no ants, right?
Why would there ever be ants?
Sorry. It's a question that always comes to me spontaneously.
I didn't think a big man like you would be afraid of tiny ants.
It's called myrmecophobia, a child's prank gone wrong. But that's another story. I really crave a nice, fresh, and invigorating drink. Just place it here. Excellent. Thank you.
Did you always have another fishing rod? Couldn't you have lent it to me right away?
You asked me for the rod I was using. You didn't ask me for another one, or else I would have given it to you immediately. You should be more precise.
Hi.
Hi.
Bye.
See you later.
A sturdy fishing rod.
A Shark Attack 1962 model. A shark.
Maybe I can fool little Bob. Jackpot!
The keys to my new hot rod.
Attention, ladies. A new player is coming to town.
Come on, Hector. Don't cry. We'll get her back.
Besides, you can always walk to town. A walk will do us good.
A shark attack.
Hi.
Alright,
Maybe you...
what?
Okay.
Bye.
See?
That's all of them. For East Bay, here I come.
Here we are. Better go straight to Harold. He'll surely know how to fix the juicer.